Welcome to Wallace Wade Stadium. And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into the snake pit of an environment just trying to get out alive. This will be fun. It's the Notre Dame Fighting Irish against the Duke Blue Devils. EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Joel Klatt, and Holly Rowe is patrolling the sidelines for us today. Hey, Holly.
For the Duke Blue Devils, you might have known this school for basketball, but wait just a minute. Football is making some noise. Coming off an ACC championship game appearance last year and a title, they are primed to make another run. 6-2 in the league last season. Manny Diaz has his team ascending. Can they replace their quarterback? That's the big question as they get ready to kick things off here in Wallace Wade Stadium. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Notre Dame will kick it off to get us underway. Returner looking to make a play here. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. The Blue Devils offense is up first today. This offense, and especially the quarterback, well aware of the challenge today. This is an elite group of defensive backs. They've been so tough to throw the ball on.
Chris, I don't think you can just come out and throw the ball against this group, to your point of how dynamic they have been in the back end. I think that you've got to come out and establish the run game. I think that's the only way that you have success, potentially throwing the football down the field later in the game.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down, and here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run, and that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the
legs still churning, won't go down, and he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Here he goes. Touchdown, Blue Devils. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And it's 7-0 after the BAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So Notre Dame's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. And they'll start tonight with a run that goes nowhere against this fired-up defense.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. It's a quick grab. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2.
That's a solid tackle by this defense, just short of the marker, but inside of 2 yards, I think you're going to go for this if you're the offense. I would certainly be aggressive here on 4th down.
Completion doesn't pick up first down yardage. Punting team on the field. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Fires it to the wideout. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
Looking for his big tight end. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Intercepted. Picked off by the defense. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Defense makes the tackle, but that Wildcat look does produce a 1st down.
And with this offense, there's just a lot to defend. You don't expect as a defense you're going to get a short yardage situation where you're going to have to defend against the wide receiver as a runner. But here, this play caller switching things up, giving the defense a lot to look at, and here it creates a 1st down. We normally see this guy make this play, and as a big tight end, you've got to play through contact. Contacted right when that ball arrives, and it looked like he was almost surprised. He's got to make that catch.
Direct snap. As the 1st down is still going. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a 1st down.
Chris, I know it's difficult for the defense because they've got to be prepared for so many threats from this offense, but clearly this wide receiver is going to be a focal point of the game plan, whether they're throwing it to him or here handing it to him in the run game. They have to key on this player. I think the safeties really need to understand where he's at all times.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a 1st down.
Remember, Chris, you've got to secure the ball, then get the foot down, and he's able to do that. Then you got to maintain control through the process of potentially going to the ground out of bounds. He gets all 3 of those elements, and it's a 1st down. That's a really good job.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
Grab down the middle. It's Washington. Breaks free, and he might be gone. Touchdown, Irish. That's how you finish a play.
Chris, this is the matchup that is so difficult to stop. When you're in the red zone, you get a tight end that can go down the field and force a mismatch. That is a beautiful place to throw the ball as a quarterback. He finds his guy, and it's a touchdown.
Extra point try coming now. And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He brings it back to the 18 before stepping out. Blue Devils offense heads back out of the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game.
Neutral's on defense.
Penalty gives the offensive coordinator a little bit more room to work with now. So the encouragement penalty now makes it 1st down and 5. The shotgun handoff here. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
Really solid stuff from this offense here. Quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO, the run-pass option, that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
Here's a screen pass to the running back.
To defend the screen well, the defense, you've got to recognize what's going on right away. I thought that their recognition was just a touch slow, but credit them in the pursuit and getting back on track and making this tackle before the running back can get a 1st down.
It's press coverage now from these DBs. Oh, the pocket collapsing. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now 3rd down coming up.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Can he make it to the marker? Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
I don't know what this quarterback is looking at. It's an RPO, a run-pass option. That is clearly a pass read. Look at the defense sell out in the run game, and they're able to get him down for a loss.
And he's got it at the 15. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. And it's a direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
Well, we knew that they were going to try to get this wide receiver the ball in creative ways. Here in the run game, I really love this design, but the defense was also ready for it. If we know what's coming, certainly they do, and they were ready for that play.
Bootleg looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Looking for a gap, it's Williams. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? We'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. After a 1st down loss, it's 2nd and long from their 25. The secondary backed up off the ball now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. On the run here, lets it go. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking for the wide out. Caught over the middle. It's Richardson. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2. The Blue Devils will have to kick this away. Only comes for his 2nd punt of the game. They'll kick it away here. Oh, it landed at the 7 and bounced into the end zone for a touchback. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
And it's a direct snap. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Throws to the tight end. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
You got to play well on third down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on first and second. He's got to be great in situations. And one of those situations that I think about is third down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on fourth.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. Incompletion makes it second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there. Third down upcoming after that completion. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Receiver in motion now. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Quick throw over the middle. He's got it with room to run. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. And the Blue Devils will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Well, this is why first and second down success is so critical. You give yourself a third and short, and now you can throw it or run it. And a lot of us thought they were going to run it here, but you...
Makes the catch and has space. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. And the Fighting Irish will call their first timeout. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
Strong defense. They stop him right near the line of scrimmage.
This is a great example from this defense of how to stop the RPO. 1, stay home. Don't give the quarterback a definitive read. That encourages him to just hand off the football. That's kind of his base read. And Chris, once he does so, then you fly to the football. You play with great effort, and you tackle in space, which they're able to do.
The Blue Devils will line up here on first down and goal. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
They bring him down, but not before he gets to the 5-yard line. They've been stopped on third down twice in the red zone already, and they find the end zone this time. Out of the gun now on third down. Touchdown, Duke. Caught in the end zone. They throw for the score.
It is really tough to defend an offense that is playing this well. Their timing and spacing has been exquisite. The quarterback is seeing the defense really well, and here he threads the needle for a touchdown in the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner decides to field it. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. He's past the marker and still going. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And now they'll go for a 2-point conversion. They'll try to run it with the option. Pitch play to the back. And they'll make it into the end zone. That conversion will give them a 1-point lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Blue Devils offense heads back out onto the field now. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved him right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Look out, he's got space ahead. Here he goes. Out past the 30. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Blue Devils. Breaks away to the end zone. So the explosive touchdown play by this elite running back. We knew coming in, Joel, this was the guy who's going to have to carry this offense. And wow, has he stepped up.
I'm so impressed when we all know who the guy is going to be. He's the focal point of the offense. Guess who knew that? The defense. And yet they still can't stop him. That's how good he is and how good they are in front of him on the O-line. Terrific job by this group. Great game plan, and obviously getting your star going, that's a huge plus.
Now the try here for the extra point. Make the extra point and go up 6. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play, and they keep it going. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. Second down play coming up. Ball handed off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Out of the gun now on third down. Short pass finds the tight end. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Keeping it on the ground here. Breaks into the clear. He's in the clear. Here he goes. At the 30. Past the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Notre Dame. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
Chris, how about the speed to take it the distance? Once he got a crease, it was over. There were even some defenders that had an angle, but he outran all of them for a touchdown. What a huge play for this offense. An outstanding run by this back.
Here's the point after attempt. Extra point puts him in front by 1. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Wide open downfield. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. And the Blue Devils will crank up the tempo.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
The DB's backing off from the line now. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, I've been so excited to watch this guy play. He's so aggressive. We're going to see this all day long. He is one of the better linebackers in the country. Here he's in the backfield making a play. His ability to diagnose what's going on the other side of the football is so good. This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. Almost intercepted, falls incomplete, but a risky attempt there. Would have been his 2nd pick today. The Blue Devils bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And here's the return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Escapes the pocket. He shreds the tackle. Look out, he's breaking free. Brought down, but not before shaking off the first defender and picking up the first down.
It's going to be a really long day for this defense if they can't corral this quarterback in these scrambles. He's dropping back, nowhere to throw, or he just sees an open lane. Look at this quickness that he's able to use. He gets across the line to gain, moves the chains for a first down.
And it's a direct snap. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. And they hand it off to the back. Got an open, breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? At the 10. It's a foot race. They won't catch him. Touchdown, Irish.
What a massive run. You make somebody miss early, and then you're in space as a running back, and it's about speed. The speed to get behind the defense and get into the end zone. Explosive plays are going to be key for this offense all day long, and to get one early is a massive plus.
They're set now to try the PAT. And the point after makes the lead 8. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to start with decent field position. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. They look to throw it here on second down. Lets it go quickly, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
No, 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 no. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. And the Blue Devils come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll run it here. The running back has the ball. The Sock were able to bring him down quickly.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Grab behind the line. It's Moore. And they'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense.
You're trying to get the ball out quickly at or near the line of scrimmage, and you're just hoping that you can find a seam and that the defense won't pursue and tackle well in space. But this playmaker on the outside not able to get loose. That's a good job by the defense and no gain for the offense.
And he will be stuffed for no gain. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And it's good right down the middle.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. Ball carrier tackled there. The 8-yard completion makes it 2nd and 2. The opportunity for the play caller here to be a little bit aggressive. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there, incomplete, seems kind of nondescript.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. That has been in large part to the reliance on the ground game, which has been featured from both sides in this one so far. Will the offenses continue to dominate, or will the defenses show up here as we begin the 2nd quarter? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong.
Well, Chris, sometimes you just get a fortunate bounce, and right here, that bounce for the offense was tremendous, but also credit the hustle of the other players. They're trying to get blocks, and they're in the area so they can recover that fumble.
Pitches to the back, and he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. He'll throw it now. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down.
Those are just killer mistakes. You're going to pick up the first down. It's the right concept. Quarterback makes a good throw. You've got to execute. When a play is there to be made, you have to make it, and that's a drop that can come back to haunt them. Now it's 4th down, and you got a decision to make as a head coach.
So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Ball comes loose, and the defense comes up with the football.
This is something I'm so impressed with by this defense is their ability to attack the football, not just the ball carrier, but the football itself. And here they jar it loose, and they're able to recover this fumble moving the other direction.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. The Wildcat look picks up a solid game, but they're still short of the first.
Yeah, I love that play call, Chris. It's a little bit outside of the box, but they were behind the chains there on 1st down, and now they get a nice, solid gain and put themselves in a 3rd down situation where it's much more manageable. Good job by the wide receiver there. Also, holding on to the football. He got popped.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The offense still on the field. Looks like they're going to go for it. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Pass is broken up. Turnover on downs. What a stop. That's going to be a turnover on downs for the offense. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And after the play, looks like a man is shaken up. It's their sophomore running back. See if Holly can get some information quickly. Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Ball knocked loose in the end zone. Here's a scrum. Who's got it? A scoop and score. Wow. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Chris, we've got the big man touchdown. You've got to understand, this might be the first time he's ever touched the football in a game, and it might be certainly the first time he's ever been in the end zone. What a moment. Look at that grin on his face.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 12-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Blue Devils offense heads back out on the field now. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. You bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
There's an old adage when it comes to play callers that you don't get bored with success. And right here, I just don't understand why they're throwing drop back pass. They just had the explosive run on the last snap. Go right back to it. This defense clearly struggling stopping the run. You don't need to help them by throwing drop back pass and letting them get after the quarterback.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Quarterback drops back. Caught behind the line. It's Campbell. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down. The Blue Devils will line up to kick it away. About to punt for the 4th time tonight. And they'll kick it away here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Holly Rowe has a report now from the sidelines. Holly?
Here on the Fighting Irish sideline, there is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. Solid game, moves the ball to the 37. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. On the run, it's Williams. First out and more. He's still running. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Chris, you're supposed to build a defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. They're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different on defense right now.
He lets it go on the move. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. And the pressure's on. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
The quickest way to impact the passing game is to impact the timing of the passing game. And that's why this defensive staff talked to us about getting to the quarterback. And even if you're not hitting him, even if you're not sacking him, make him feel that pressure. And here he's clearly hurried, and that leads to the incompletion.
And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. And the back gets the football. And they'll tackle him well short of the marker. Brings up 4th down. We'll see if they tried out the field goal team.
Finally, a nice stop from this defense. And if I'm a leader on this team, I tell everyone, do not look at the scoreboard. Just keep plugging away. It's still the first half. You've got time. You just need to continue to stack quality plays like that one on the last play.
The pass falls incomplete. A big 4th down stop for this defense. The decision to go for it doesn't work out this time. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Contact as he threw it. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. With the catch, it's Moore.
Chris, I know this sounds crazy, but these are some of my favorite plays as a former quarterback. You get off coverage, and you can just take 3 yards, you take them. And now you're in manageable situations. So as a quarterback wide receiver, I know this looks like nondescript play. But, man, these are important. Creating 2nd and short, 3rd and short. Nice job by this offense. Well, they're able to get themselves off the hook. They put themselves behind the chains, an obvious passing situation, which you know you want to avoid. But they're able to still move the chains. That's a good job by the quarterback. finding the open man, and then delivering an accurate pass on time, and he's able to move the chains and create a first down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Grab behind the line. It's Campbell.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Caught quickly. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a third down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
And the pass is complete to the tight end. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. And the Blue Devils hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now. Now this is the 8th play on this drive. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. They'll look to throw it on third and goal. Touchdown, Duke. They go to the air to reach the end zone.
Man, I love what the offense is doing right here. You're giving a smart quarterback options by going empty in the backfield, and now this defense is spread out. So you understand pre-snap where the seam of the defense is, and he's able to just attack it for a touchdown. That's a beautiful job of play calling and game planning during the course of the week.
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Mobley. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Time to check in now with Holly Rowe on the sidelines.
Here on the Notre Dame sideline, this has turned into a ground attack. Both teams able to run the ball, but they want to answer right now, see if they can continue to get some momentum. But keep in mind, they also want that passing attack to come alive. We'll see what they're able to do right here on this drive. I'll keep you posted on how things develop here on the sideline. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Quarterback's got it on the option. Oh, and a fumble here. Can you believe it? The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Boy, what a terrible feeling as a quarterback. Trust me, that ball gets ripped out of your hands, and lucky for him, it bounces right to a teammate, and they're able to retain possession here.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment.
Well, every set of downs, Chris, it's really a build, and you've got to build towards success. If you're not having success on first and second down, your chances of moving the chains go way down. And here, on this set of downs, that was clearly the case.
And the coverage team able to bring him down. Duke's offense heads back out of the field now. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. On first down, it's play action. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. They're going to run it. The pickup is 9, so it sets up a 3rd and 1 now.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
That play will move the sticks, set them up first down at the 42. The Blue Devils come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. It's a short completion to the tight end.
Chris, these are so difficult to defend, and the reason is that tight end is normally so involved in the run blocking. So when you put a play-action fake out there, there is conflict on the defense. That defender who's responsible for the tight end and pass coverage also has run responsibility. That's what allows the tight end to be open, and now you just have to hit him with an accurate ball. Beautiful job by this offense, and again, one of those concepts as a quarterback I absolutely love.
Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, and nearly an interception by the big fella. Couldn't quite hold on to the ball. Incomplete. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
What a weapon he is to roll out there and hit this massive bomb. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside of the 30-yard line for field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy out there for a kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. Game moves into the 35. First down again. He hands it off from the gun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Ball handed off. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field.
And there's that connection that we've been expecting to see. That's something on film that really showed up, is this timing of the quarterback and wide receiver. And they haven't really established it yet today until here on third down. That's a good job. Maybe it gets them going here a little bit for the future.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Makes a quick grab. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Going to try to use his legs here. Oh, he's got open space. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a 1st down and goal.
This is exactly what's so impressive on film preparing for this team, is to see the quarterback's speed. Look at his athleticism and explosiveness once he gets to the second level. You can tell that he is so comfortable running the football. This is a huge gain, an explosive run, and this isn't even a designed quarterback run. I tell you what, this is going to be a long day for this defense if this guy is going to be able to run loose like this on the outside.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. And the wideout goes in motion. He escapes the pocket. Sacked, dropped at the 3.
Chris, you cannot take that sack. 2nd and goal inside the 3. You went from a two-way go as an offense, being able to run or pass, to now on third down, it's an obvious passing situation. If the defense wants to go nickel, they can certainly do that here.
Trapped again in the pocket.
Chris, we've got a game wrecker on our hands. Second straight sack here. And I got to tell you, this offense, they better start accounting for him. He is so good. And now, whether it's a back or a tight end, you've got to start double teaming him in pass protection, or else this could turn into a rout. Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. But the play loses yardage. A very tough second down coming up now. The offense behind the 6, off schedule there after the first down play. Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Now it's another broken tackle. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Blue Devils. Too much speed for the defense.
Chris, I always talk about it. Timing and accuracy from the quarterback create these yards after the catch. And here he's able to put the ball on time and on target. And it affords the wide receiver the ability to run after the catch into the end zone. That is beautiful football, offensive football 101.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down.
Personal foul. Nothing to kick. Defense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. He hands it to the back. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go. We're going to convert on 3rd down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Direct snap. Defense has got him, but that Wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the first down.
The success of a play like this is really built during the week. Chris, these coaches see that in obvious passing situations on 3rd down, this defense sells out to stop that pass. You can see they're dropping into zone, and so a run play right here is highly effective. And they're able to hand the football off, move the chains because of that study that they had during the week. Good game plan here.
And it's broken up. Great defensive play to prevent the deep ball. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Play fake, looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
This is what makes this defensive tackle so good. The ability to rush the quarterback from the interior. And here, even on play action, he's able to destroy the blocks in front of him, get into the backfield, and get to the quarterback. Big fella doing work.
Looking to pass here. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Look out, he's in the clear. Inside the 20. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. And it'll be Smolder right at the line for no gain. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Trying to find some room. It's Campbell. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. They moved the ball into good position, but now it's 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He lets it go. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. And now Notre Dame will spend their 2nd timeout. They'll come together here and discuss the call on this 4th down play. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Well, that's just a great job by the defense. Chris, that's a sudden change series. Off of a turnover, that defense has to go out there, and they're already in field goal range, and they hold them to a field goal. That is a huge win for that defense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Returner looking to make a play here. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
The Irish now use their 3rd and final timeout. Trying to get points here before the half. So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's a deep shot to the right. Sails it way high out of the end zone and incomplete.
You're rolling to your right like that as a right-handed quarterback. I love the idea of trying to take a shot down the field. You can see it really well. You've got the momentum, and you can throw it accurately moving that direction, but they're just unable to connect.
They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18. Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. Now in the red zone, it's Carr. Grabbed by the receiver. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. To the air, it's Carr. The pass is intercepted. Oh, he's bringing it back. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Chris, not all turnovers are equal, and this one clearly is going to hurt the rest of the day. You drive all the way down inside the red zone, feel like you've got points right there for you, and you turn the football over. Credit the defense, bowing their neck, but that is a big mistake here offensively.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. And they'll use the ground game here. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. And he goes out right near the 45-yard line. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. A deep shot right down the middle. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Durham. Through 2 quarters today, we've seen these 2 passing attacks just pick apart these defenses. Short throws, intermediate throws, even a few deep completions. An aerial exhibition so far. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. And the Blue Devils will kick it off to begin the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Set for the second half kickoff, but first let's check in with Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Guys, I caught up with Notre Dame's head coach coming out of the locker room. They have got to keep an eye on their quarterback. He definitely struggled in that first half. Some of it, though, not his fault. He has taken a lot of hits. I can visually see the wear and tear, bumps, bruises, seeing him with some abrasions. They've got to do a better job protecting him, or we'll see if they make a change. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. His status obviously going to be crucial for this game, and we know we keep an eye on it. A gain makes it second and medium. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there. First down here for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's going to pull it down and run. He goes out of bounds, but moves the ball across midfield.
This is exactly what makes this quarterback so effective, is you can do everything right down the field. The secondary is preventing this ball from going down the field, and yet he uses the athleticism to get himself into a short yardage. Now, you look at this down and distance, this is a great time to be aggressive, convert, try to do all the things that put pressure on the defense.
Looking to pass here on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Gilbert. He's in the clear. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch. And here this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence. And he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around.
Touchdown, Notre Dame, to put them on top now. And they'll set up for the PAT. Extra point makes it a 2-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Blue Devils offense heads back out on the field now. Play action here on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Richardson. Oh, and he's in the clear now. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. So a nice throw by the quarterback. He's had a productive day. He hasn't been perfect. Joe, can he make a play here to put his team on top?
Well, Chris, I think you put it perfectly there because, again, it's about the short memory. You erase those mistakes made previously in this game, and you think about the execution moving forward, the plays that you could make, the details of what you need to do from this point moving forward. If you're able to do that with that short memory, then you can go have success and come back in this game.
Tackle, but first down.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of third down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on second, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here. Man, my favorite thing about corners is when they're aggressive and they tackle well. This is just an easy hitch on the outside. It's man coverage, and so this corner is on an island. If he doesn't make this tackle, it's going to be a big gain, and he steps up and does it beautifully. This guy is always willing to stick his nose in there for the tackle.
And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. So now it's third and short from the 23. Potential four-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And it's incomplete. He just dropped a little screen pass, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
That's a great stop for this defense. That's a manageable third down situation. You feel like you still have to defend against the run and the pass, and yet they're able to get the incompletion. That's a great job and an opportunity to get off the field here.
They make the tackle, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs.
Chris, as a quarterback, you've got to always make your offense right, and here the coverage unit did such a good job. Look at this. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet the quarterback just makes the offense right by picking up a positive gain. It doesn't have to be a big play all the time. You just do these little things and keep moving the ball forward.
In the red area, it's Campbell. Well, the back has been busy, but very little to show for it tonight. That defense has been all over the running game. Wideout's now clustered. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And, in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You can kind of was all over him.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Coming after him. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. So out comes the field goal team one more time. This kicker has been busy today. He's made 3 already. And he's got it. No problem. And with that, they regain the lead.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Off the play fake on first down. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Defense will have to bounce back after that PI sets the offense up with a fresh set of downs. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Mobley. And they tackle him for a huge loss, 9 yards behind the line.
Oh, this is a terrible result. On a run play, you don't expect to lose over 10 yards. And here the defense just pursues. Probably a poor decision by this running back. At some point, you just got to give up and take a small loss versus taking this massive loss, putting them way behind the chains.
Direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time, just a few on the play. Tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back. It's Carr. Throws to the tight end. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a 1st down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's 4th down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, 4th down.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. They've got the lead, but had to settle for a field goal last time out. They'd love to find the end zone here. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play. Second down after that run on the previous play. He's looking to throw. Turns it loose downfield. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. We'll give it to the running back. Open field ahead. They convert on 3rd down and move the football to the 25. They lean on the running back to get the 1st down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it and then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
End zone ahead. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch.
These are the opportunities you just cannot let slip away. You got 1st and goal inside the 5. Chris, this is their chance to punch it in here and really gain some momentum in this game.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. QB keeper all the way. Touchdown, Irish. Powers into the end zone. Looks like a designed run all the way, and the big guys up front do a great job for the touchdown.
Chris, these type of plays and these schemes are such an advantage for the offense. You're adding that extra player to the run game by having your quarterback carry the football, and it's so difficult to adjust for a defense. And that physicality of that O-line, you're exactly right. They're winning the line of scrimmage, and that's an easy touchdown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The extra point makes the lead 6. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. On the ground, it's Campbell. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Here's the second down play. A quick throw out left, complete. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle.
Well, this defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit, good job tackling in space, and that's a completion for no gain.
Looking deep on the scramble. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. The Blue Devils will have to kick it away. He's getting a workout here. It's his fifth punt of the night. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. They finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Dropping back, it's Carr. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Nice grab. It's Williams. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. An important third down attempt for this offense. It's a shotgun run call. He'll be tackled just short of the marker. It's going to set up fourth and inches.
Chris, I would go for this. Every program uses analytics, and most analytics would tell you in this down and distance, you would go for it in this field position.
Direct snap. Bring him down, but not before he converts that fourth down play. And the Fighting Irish will call their first timeout.
Well, you knew this was coming. Fourth and inches. Defense has got to be ready for this. You've got to pack the interior of that defensive line. They're unable to do that, and it's an easy conversion for the offense.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Oh, look out, he's got open space. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. An explosive play all the way to the end zone.
This guy has such a nose for the goal line now. Second rushing touchdown of the game, and I'm telling you, anytime he's close, he's getting that ball across the goal line. There is no doubt about it. He is so good in that situation.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Blue Devils offense heads back out on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. First down loss sets up second and long from the 11. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's got a crease. Breaks into the clear. Pass midfield. They bring him down, but what an explosive play. One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40. QB decides to keep it here. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. Caught in the backfield. It's Moore. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Gonna run it. It's Campbell. He's not gonna get the first down. It's 4th down now. So no hesitation. The offense is on the field to go for it here. It's a crucial play. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. And they're stopped. It's a turnover on downs. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Always looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Carr. Goes out of bounds. He gets inside the 35, though.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
Looking to pass here. Caught near the sticks. It's Carr. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the PI penalty cost the defense 15, and it's a fresh set of downs. So the offense comes up now on 1st down thanks to that costly penalty. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment. They're going to run it here. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read, and it's a nice, productive game for this offense.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a 1st down and a new set of downs. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Finds his man. It's Campbell. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Short gain makes it 2nd and long. That's tough against a defense like this. Caught behind the line. It's Richardson. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the 2nd half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. That's a good job of moving the chains on 3rd down.
A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Yeah, there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
The receiver makes the catch. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. And the Blue Devils line up on 1st and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. In the red area, it's Campbell. He's got space. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Duke. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
See if they can convert the point after. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. It looks like we've got an injured member of the Fighting Irish down on the field. It's a freshman defensive back. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner steps out at the 16-yard line. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Send the back in motion. Direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
Chris, here's the thing with these run plays to the wide receiver, the tight end, something creative like this, is that you generally have to establish a rhythm before you get to this. And I don't think that they've done that. Once you attack the defense with your traditional run game, traditional pass game, that's exactly when they're set up to get hit by these more exotic run plays. They need to do that first before we start trying these sweeps on the outside.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With two safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
Breaking into the clear. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center, guard. Getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
Grab behind the line. It's Young. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
Well, as the coaches told us, it was going to be a huge key to create negative yardage plays, in particular on first down. Defense is able to do it here.
The offense faces a second and long after the loss for the first down completion. Scanning the field, it's Carr looking for his big tight end, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Out of the gun now on third down. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. It's not enough for a first down. It'll be fourth down and 1.
Chris, I think that's smart from the offense in this quarterback. You don't want to force the football across the chains just to get the first down. Get a completion and create a scenario where you can go for it on fourth. And here inside of 2 yards, I would certainly be aggressive.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Notre Dame needing to convert this fourth down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Design quarterback run. They make the tackle, but he converts on fourth down. First and 10 now for the offense. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Receiver makes the grab, and he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Chris, the quarterback sees man-to-man before the snap, and he knows he's got the slant. Now it comes down to execution. He puts the ball right on the frame of the wide receiver, and it's a nice completion.
Nowhere to run. The defense swarms him. He'll lose 5 on the play.
I love how this defense is flying upfield. Look at them disrupt the timing of this quarterback-oriented run game by getting into the backfield. He's got nowhere to go. This play is stopped before it ever gets started, and it's a loss for this offense because of the aggressive nature of this front 7.
But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
That's the money down that defensive coordinators always talk to us about, Chris. They talk about running their exotic coverages, doing something a little bit different in order to confuse the quarterback and get off the field on 3rd down, and here they're able to do that.
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. He keeps it on a design run. Powers through. And they make the stop in what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Let's check out this running back comparison. These guys have been excellent, pounding away and seemingly only getting stronger. So buckle up. This should be a very entertaining final quarter. Who is going to step up and make the decisive plays? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. They open the 4th by going to the air. He's looking deep here. And it's caught inside the 15, still running. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Blue Devils. A huge connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the football into that open area. Whoa, I tell you what, this guy is playing some ball.
They knock through the PAT and claim a 1-point lead here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And let's check in with Holly Rowe from her sidelines vantage point.
Here on the Fighting Irish sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this 1st down. Back to pass. It's Carr. Fires it to the wideout. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
Man, as a quarterback, you'd really love to have that one back. This is 3rd and manageable. You feel like you can move the chains here. They did a fine job on 1st and 2nd down, putting them in a situation where they've got both the run and the pass at their disposal, and they're unable to connect. He's got to do a better job on 3rd down.
Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a 1-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They can't stop him. They finally bring him down, but not before he gets all the way inside the 10-yard line. Offense racing down the field. It sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10. Grab made by the tight end. Touchdown, Duke. Still no answer for this offense. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point up and good. So the lead now is 8 here in the 4th quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner choosing to field this one. Gets it to the 25-yard line. And that's where they'll start the drive. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Back to pass. It's Carr. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for the wideout. That is broken up and incomplete.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. On the run here. Lets it go. Incomplete again. A 3rd straight misfire. Brings up 4th down now.
Just a disappointing set of downs right there, but with the clock where it's at, Chris, they can get the ball back. Maybe they're going to punt.
Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Pressure is coming. Grab down the middle. It's Washington. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. Holly Rowe has a report now from the sidelines. Holly?
Here on the Blue Devils sideline. Their tight end has been a brilliant target here today. Over 100 yards receiving already in this game, and I expect them to keep him in and keep going to this big target. As you know, the tight ends never get the glory, and this guy is on fire today. Let's see if they continue to feed him the rock. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Inside the 25. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a 1st down in the red zone. The Blue Devils are in the red zone. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Well, this defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
Tackle is made, but the ball will be spotted at the 4. For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Tackle made short of the goal line, but they'll spot it at the 2. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Oh, and they bring him down just short of the end zone. They'll spot it at the 1.
Well, that's going to bring up 3rd and goal, and now this offense has a decision to make. Do you stay on the ground, or do you try to throw this ball into the end zone? I personally believe you got to
Touchdown, Blue Devils. This offense is still clicking.
What a job by the big fellas up front. To be able to run the football in this field position, you've got to have an offensive line that can just overpower the defensive line. That's a beautiful feeling as a quarterback, as a running back, and as a play caller. You got 5 guys up front that are just winning.
An extra point makes the lead 15 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play. After the run, there's a man down, injured on the field. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Good execution. Gets a block and gets the first down.
That was the most important play for this offense. Had to get the conversion if they wanted any chance in this game whatsoever. Now, put it into 5th gear. They've got to go fast and score in a hurry.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Looks like he's going to run it. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down.
Well, it doesn't always have to be pretty, and it doesn't always have to be dominant. You just got to move the chains. We need first downs here as an offense. They're able to do that with a nice little run.
Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down. A play action looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. So again, the tight end makes a play. Joel gets him back down in the red zone. Already this guy has one touchdown. Can the defense stop him this time?
Chris, how many times do you and I talk about that it's players over plays, in particular in these situations? I think they'll absolutely go back to their tight end, but because of that, look for the defense to adjust. I would be shocked if there's not a safety over top of that tight end.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Carr. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Could take it all the way. Across midfield. And they'll finally bring him down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway. They set the offense up in great field position.
Chris, that's exactly what you want to see from your defense. Slam the door shut, multiple possession lead here in the 4th quarter, and they go out there and they've got to understand, as a coverage unit, that ball is going to start being in harm's way. The quarterback has got to take risks to try to come back in this game, and they're able to step in front for the interception and basically the win.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. The defense drops him for a loss. They went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now. Great job of the defense pushing him back on 1st down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Caught in the backfield. It's Moore. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that 3rd down catch. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. See what the call is on 1st and 10. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle.
Chris, in this situation down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
Looking downfield, it's Carr. A quick throw to the right. Pass falls incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Been so difficult for them to establish any sort of rhythm on offense because this quarterback's below 50% throwing the football. He's got to get on track and play much better if they want to come back in this game. And it starts with timing. Your feet have got to be the clock of the offense. And right now as a quarterback, I feel like his feet are all over the place.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. He's going to take off here. Picks up the first down and still going. He goes out of bounds, but he's inside the 30. Now we've got a whistle. We've got a player down on the field. It's the freshman offensive lineman. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Short connection to the tight end here. He's got some space. Look out. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a 1st down at the 17. Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. Now in the red zone, it's Carr. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Defense is coming after him. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
Chris, as a quarterback, sometimes you feel like you've just got no chance. I mean, the pressure is immense. We've seen it all day long. All these sacks that he's...
And it's picked off in the end zone. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down. The offense starts this drive in the shadow of their own end zone. Handoff from the shotgun. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. And there's the handoff. Got an opening here. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. But when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joe, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
Here comes a handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 3rd down, it's a handoff. And the Blue Devils pick up in. You're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. The misfire on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. Grab behind the line. It's Moore. Sees an opening. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Duke. And the route is on.
Just so difficult to stop this group. They are so good, and now a big lead here in the 4th quarter. This one seems like it's over.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to create better field position. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Dropping back. It's Carr. The pocket breaking down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. They'll run it here. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations.
Here's another interception. We're losing track. That's another big play for this defense, and for the offense, the struggles continue today. Grinding away on the ground. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Offense getting set. Second down play here. The shotgun running play call. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. The Blue Devils will line up to punt it away. And it's a solid punt headed toward the sideline. Punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 15. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. What a sag by the senior.
Well, I don't know if this is going to matter in this outcome, but I tell you, that is a beautiful throw down the field. Maybe some momentum for future weeks. But if they are going to come back, it's time to go hyper fast right now.
Looking to pass. It's Carr. He escapes the pocket. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. Incompletion in first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. And is intercepted. They bring him down after a short return, but the take